Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am thrilled to have you join me again. And today we're talking about the question that is on everyone's minds. Why is Vancouver so expensive? And why is it getting worse? It doesn't seem to be getting any better. Well, we're gonna dive into that question today. Let's go. Why is Vancouver so expensive? You see, the Lower Mainland has been a very desirable place for a lot of people to live. As I had mentioned in previous videos, Vancouver is ranked as #1 most livable city in North America. In the Economist Intelligence Unit's Global Livability Index of 2023, we are ranked as 5. That's just 1.1 points behind Vienna, Austria, which is the #1 most livable city in the world. They look at things like education and healthcare and stability and culture. And so if we're ranked as #5, you can understand why a lot of people want to live here. But why is it so expensive and why is it getting worse? Well, here's the #1 reason is probably because of our limited housing supply. We are running out of homes for the number of people that actually live here. We just don't have enough. And because of that, whatever little inventory we have is just being scooped up by people who want to buy. The demand is so high and it's so strong. They say that very soon owning a detached property is going to be like owning gold, because what we're building now are a lot of condos and townhomes, and we're doing that for reasons like affordability, of course, but also because we need to build faster and we need to build more. And so in our effort to do that, high density is part of the solution to being able to match up with the demand that we have in Canada. This is a nationwide problem, not just a Vancouver issue, but we are feeling the crunch for sure in Vancouver versus other parts of the nation. Another thing for us to remember is that we live in a coastal city. Vancouver is a coastal city, just like LA is a coastal city. And coastal cities tend to be a bit more expensive because you have the beauty of the ocean. So now you have a lot more people competing for fewer homes. They say that in order for us to catch up with the demand, we would need to build 5.8 million homes by 2030. CMHC, which is the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, said that they have a plan to be able to roll out 3.8 million homes by 2030. That's still not meeting the demand. That's still 2 million homes short of what it would take for us to create a market that actually is like most parts of the world. The second reason why we have such expensive real estate in Vancouver is because of the increase in immigration. The Canadian government is on a track and is pushing full throttle on immigration rates, and it's because we need to replace our aging population. So the number of people that are coming into this country is putting an upward pressure on the housing markets and driving what we're seeing in terms of what's available. So even though there may not be very good product on the market, it's being scooped up because people would rather have a little bit of something than nothing. Right now, our immigration rates are actually outpacing the USA. Part of it is just because Canada has become a very stable nation for people to live in. There's no threats of war that are immediate. When you put your money in the bank, generally it's safe, it's not going anywhere. It's a safe place to be, to live, to work, to play. In Vancouver, you can walk down the street as a woman and not have to think about being violated. Things like that. When people are coming into Canada, they're looking for places where their children can grow. They're looking for places where they can, have economic opportunities. And that's just not there in other parts of the world. We talked about Vancouver being a coastal city. Well, yes, this is the third reason why Vancouver has become so expensive. It's very amenities rich. If you're a person who loves to be outdoors, this is a city for you. You see, Vancouver is sandwiched between the mountains and the ocean, and there's not many places you can go to in the world where you can get mountains and ocean. So people who love to hike, who love to ski, who love to snowboard, who love to be up in the mountains and experience the beauty of Whistler and Squamish, this is an amazing place for you. Then, of course, we have gorgeous vineyards just you take a 4-hour drive and you're in Kelowna and Kamloops, and you're in the most beautiful places, wine country, where people love to go and kick back. And of course, not to mention the beaches where you can go kayaking and canoeing and enjoy all your water sports. You can't find many places like this in the world. And so again, this is contributing to the housing market. People come to Vancouver to visit as it's a very popular vacation destination. And when they visit, they don't want to go. They want to see how they can stay. They want to see how they can move their families here to enjoy the lifestyle here. Vancouver is also a little bit, because it's a western coastal city, tends to be a bit more laid back than other parts of the nation, like Toronto, for example. And so some people who want a quieter lifestyle desire to be in a place like this. The fourth reason why Vancouver is becoming so expensive is culture. In Vancouver, we have a plethora of cultures. We have Chinese, Indians, Japanese, Koreans, we have Black people, you name it, you can find it. And that means the food, it's fantastic. I remember traveling to the US, to a city which I won't name, and I was surprised at the limited amount of options there was to eat. There was Western food and there was Mexican food, and that was it. It was hard to find good Indian food. Here you will not struggle to find Indian, Malaysian, Chinese. Our African food population is growing as well. Japanese, Western, Mexican, name it, you can find it. The fifth reason why Vancouver has become very expensive is because of its strong economy. Vancouver offers its employees a very stable economy, and it's growing and it's vibrant. Strong salaries offered here in this part of the country are higher than most other parts of the country. The sixth reason why Vancouver is becoming more and more expensive is because of strict zoning bylaws. Now, this is something that a lot of people have been pressing on the municipal government to change. The zoning bylaws, although they're great and they help us to maintain the beauty of the Lower Mainland, they are restrictive and they're causing delays, just huge amounts of delays when it comes to getting your building approved. We have zones that are allocated for buildings, like, we have agricultural zones, we have commercial zones, we have industrial zones, we have residential zones, and even within the residential zones, there's high density, there's low density, there's things that are lands that are zoned for condos, there's lands that are zoned for row homes or townhomes. All of these contribute to the backlog and the pressure that our city is experiencing. If you want to build, call it a high tower, for example, you're looking at least 5 years before you get your tower approved by the city. If you'd like to build a single family dwelling, we just built our house now about a year ago. And to do that, just to get our permit approved, we were looking easily. It took us about 6 months to get our permit into the system and to just wait for it to be approved. And it's just a huge backlog that they're experiencing. This is preventing us from being able to build as fast as we need to be able to build to keep up with the demand of people who want to live in this part of the world. I recently read that the city of Kelowna is going to be working with AI to help allow the screening process to be much quicker. In fact, I read that building permits are going to be able to be approved almost instantaneously. You put your building permit through, the computer bot is going to be able to read and look and see whether your building permit meets the guidelines or it doesn't, and it'll give you immediate feedback. I think this is an awesome system that we need because construction rates are declining due to the fact that interest rates are so high right now. We need to do everything we can to help bring the housing market down to make it affordable for all the amazing people who want to live here. My name is Rosalind Ononeze. Thank you for watching my channel. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to reach out to me, hello@rosalindononeze.com, and visit my website if you'd like, rosalindononeze.com. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.